Kevin Dims, a man of 100 hustles, coming to y'all today. And even though I'm technically having EV problems that are requiring me to sit in one place for longer than I would like, it gave me time to make some new content. And talked to a friend yesterday, and I noticed some things. So right now, I am so hardcore on my grind and my hustle. I actually have friends and people that are required to alert me when crazy stuff is happening, because normally I don't care, I guess. I don't care about sports, and right now I'm trying to get rich. So nothing else matters. So I've got a few friends out there that their job is to let me know when Super Mega Ultra COVID 44 Magnum is spreading and we all gonna die. I've got friends that are out there to let me know when it's a Category 7 hurricane out in the Gulf of Mexico, emptying out all the water, and it's going to dump it specifically on Texas. So basically, I got people in place to let me know, like, hey, Kevin, you need to go ahead and get right with God because shit just got real. And until then, basically, nobody really bothers me. I kind of think about the last time, about 4 years ago, when the far I don't normally talk about politics. I don't get into politics. I don't care because none of these politicians actually have my best interest in mind. But I don't know. I thought about how in the last election we had the far left burning down Washington State and the far right was trying to burn down Washington, D.C. And it's kind of funny that when you look at a map, Washington State's on the far left, D.C.'s on the far right, ironically. But this is more about social media and not politics. And I'm aware, and I know other people are aware, but I just want to make sure y'all are aware that social media is not real. That it is an advertising algorithm designed to show you and tell you what you want to hear. So when somebody gets upset at something they see on social media, or if I get upset at something that I see on social media, I'm literally pissing myself off because I told social media what to tell me, what to show me, what I like watching. And obviously I'm telling it I like watching drama, I like watching chaos, I like watching BS. Otherwise, it wouldn't be sending me those things. It wouldn't send me stuff that's saying that the world's coming to an end, the left and the right, and blah, blah, blah. These are all straw man arguments. We really are having to choose between a giant douche and a turd sandwich. We got a straw man with dementia and Alzheimer's arguing with an angry Oompa Loompa, and people are ready to fight, die, and go to war with each other over this? Really? And the worst of it is, it's all social media that's promoting it. Social media is advertising and entertainment that tells you what you want to hear. It's quite literally the worst best friend you've ever had. Most of what you see on social media, it's been edited, spun, twisted, and manipulated with some sort of a slant to get you to join a new us and not be part of the newest them. Every time you open a social media app, it's actually telling you what you want to hear, good and bad. It's doing what it's supposed to do. And at any point in time, when we start getting new social media apps, they're just rebranded old social media apps. Facebook is now Meta. What's different? The name. Is the algorithm any different? Is the behavior of the algorithm any different? Is it the stuff that it's promoting? Is it fact checked? What? I don't know. People smarter than me. There are a lot of people smarter than me, and I'm coming to terms with this. But it's all fake. Any new feature that comes out, if Snap comes out with a new feature, Insta's copying it. If Insta comes out with a new feature, it's going to be on TikTok next week. All this is an advertisement, and whichever app you're using, you're just that targeted demographic. That's nothing more than that. You are an advertising demographic, and social media is designed to create an echo chamber. So you think you're surrounded by all these like-minded individuals, these other activists and protesters, but social media just helped you get some of your online like-minded people offline to meet up with you and talk about craziness. And back to craziness. Another fake thing I noticed, these activists and protesters. I had no idea there's a such thing as a paid activist and a paid protester. If somebody has to pay you to care about something, or at least pretend to, is it a real problem? So now when I see these protests and these activists acting a fool on social media, I have to question, is it real? Is this real? It's advertising and entertainment. So at some point I have to ask, is this real? And nobody ever asks. Nobody fact checks. All this stuff on social media, it's like literally, to me, it kind of reminds me of a child watching Saturday morning cartoons. That's all social media has become to me, no matter what you're on. We're all big kids watching Saturday morning cartoons, and now we can be superheroes, the aliens care about us, and we all get a happy ending in 22 minutes or less. I specifically recall arguing and fighting with my cousins over which Ninja Turtle I was going to be. Leonardo for life, son. And now I'm watching fully grown, semi-functional adults walk around out here trying to be princesses while they're living in poverty. Dudes trying to get He-Man's muscles while the rest of their lives are falling apart. And we ain't gonna get into the different types of Transformers of every kind under the sun. Social media goes social media at this point, whether we like it or not. And I just made this post to remind y'all that this is entertainment and advertising. It's not real. It's not a lifestyle. Most of the stuff you see here isn't real. I'll never forget when one of my really good friends opened me up and to her Instagram, because she had a separate one because she was a influencer. And I'll never forget one night, I'm not going to put her on blast because she's got a huge following, but I remember seeing a post from her public Instagram that everybody sees saying that she was in Ibiza at some party, but in real life, this girl was next to me waiting tables on a Friday night in a restaurant in the Woodlands, Texas. So that was when social media broke for me, and I realized none of it's real. These people you following aren't real. When I listened to a book recently, thinking that I was following this dude that was like a spiritual leader, and then I later on found out he was actually a reality show star. None of it's real. So stop treating it as such. Have fun, live life, start living life offline. Because, I don't know, as pretty and as fun as the Matrix can be, and as hard and as rough as real life is, I choose real life. This is Kevin Dooms, a man of 100 hustles. I'm just out here hustling. That's all I got.